On this episode of Spider Garage, wait a minute, that's not right. On this episode of Sunbird Garage, wheels. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. But hopefully we'll be out of here soon. Bought the new house. Everything's moved in except for my garage, which we need to do. So, but I need to roll this thing over there, and these S10 wheels are a little bit too big. They're fine in the front, but they actually will rub, maybe possibly here on the back. So we're gonna put my real wheels on this sucker and roll it out of here. So, yeah, there she is. Not seen the light of day in, I don't know, maybe a year. I really need to get back to work on her. Tail panel, if you can see it in the dark here. But yeah, we jammed it. I gotta sand all this epoxy and redo that. Look, a future episode, lizard skin. Fenders are just sitting on there for someplace to hang out. But yeah. Yeah. Dusty. Bits of leaves. But yeah, let's see what she looks like with her new wheels. Well, I've had my lug nuts for this thing for probably 3 years, sitting on the stairs. And since we're moving, I cleaned out the house, and now I don't know where they're at. But one wheel's on, kind of. They look tiny. But basically they're the same size as wheels or tires as the original car. That way it doesn't rub. So I go find my lug nuts, I guess. Well, we went all the way home, and my lug nuts weren't there. And I think I know where they're at. I think they're on top of my toolbox. So we're on the way back to the old house to look. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Yeah, so I'm very well organized, as you can tell. And yeah, I moved some shit around here. Oh, look, there they are. Uh-oh, they all fell out. Back in business. So, I don't know. Maybe I should stay with the old S10 wheels. I don't know. Before, after. Yeah, they look a little small, in my opinion. But they're basically the same size diameter as the original wheels, so that should give me plenty of clearance. My axle seems like it's forward a little bit too. So I've got adjustable rear control arms on it, so you might have to push that axle back a little bit. I thought I had set them to be the same length as the stock stamped steel ones, but I don't know. It looks a little far forward. Let's go do the other side. So because these wheels are a little bit taller, or a little bit wider I should say, not taller, they actually need a half-inch spacer to fit the car. They're actually on here okay at the moment, but I mean it's a hair away from that inner wheel well. So I'm gonna try putting them on without these for the moment, just so I can roll it to the new house. And besides, when I put this spacer on here, I can't get my lug nuts on there anymore because there's not enough room, not enough lug. So I gotta change the studs anyway. So I don't know if you can see me or not. Oh, I'm too old for this. Ugh. I should have built this car when I was 30 years old instead of 50 years old. Pull. 3, Yeah, it's like watching paint dry. I'm not going to torque them or anything. They're just on there for keep the wheels from rolling. Well, just turn. It's rubbing on that back. Well, I thought these were the same height. I thought they were like 25.5-ish inches tall. What are these? They're 205/50 R15s. So I'll put the little tire calculator over here. It tells you what size that is, diameter. But I thought they were the same size as those 205/60s on Granny Sunbird. But yeah, they're probably a good inch taller. So I'll put the comparison over there. But yeah, these things look massive on Granny for some reason. These are the fronts, so they're a little bit shorter tire. So these are what, 205/50 15s on the front. And what are these? I forget. Here it is, 225/50 15s on the rear. I'll put that diameter over here too. These are actually directional on the rear. But my good friend Dave Marsden, he's got a Sunbird formula like mine, and he's got the same wheels, same center caps I think too, and same tires. So I know they'll work on here. I got to add that 1/2-inch spacer on the back, but let's get the fronts on. Been a while since I've seen my discs. Starting to get a little bit of rust on them here from just sitting, so I'll have to buff that off. But this is a Power Stop S10 brake kit, single piston, single piston caliper. I didn't want to go too exotic. Maybe I'll upgrade at some point. But it's funny, I bought this pre-pandemic for I think $200, and I think today it's $315, $340 something. I don't remember. I'll put that over here too. But yeah, it's really gone up in price. So anyway, put some wheels on here. It's been a while since I've talked about these wheels. So these are actually off of a 77 Trans Am. I went to Illinois, picked them up, about a 6-hour drive, picked them up. They look much better in the picture than in reality. So when I bought them, I took them to my other friend Larry, and he had them refinished. So the company that refinished them did a really good job. The clear coat's a little heavy. I actually had to go in here in the hub and grind out the clear coat so that it would actually fit the hub. So, but you know, they came out really good. Inside's really good. It's like a brand new wheel. I could have bought a brand new wheel for what I paid for these. But what's aggravating is you can buy 15x8s Snowflakes all day long. They don't reproduce 15x7s, and 15x8s for this car are too wide, and the back spacing is I think 4 1/4 inch or 4 3/4 inch, I think maybe even. So they're really deep. So anyway, 15x7s. Let's get these suckers on. Whoops, these are directional too, and I got the wrong one. So let's go grab the other one. That would have been an issue. Well, it wouldn't have been an issue because this car's not driving anytime soon because I'm a slacker. Yeah, buddy. That's looking good. Looking good. Wish I didn't have so much sun and shadows. Well, the big reveal. Boom. Doesn't look like a monster truck anymore. Still sitting a little high, but I mean, there's nothing in the car, right? And there's no interior, there's no motors, no transmission, there's no doors, there's no hatch. So yeah, she's sitting a little high. But I do think, well, maybe that axle did straighten itself out there. Maybe it is kind of centered. Might need to go back a little bit. Let's look at the other side. What's she look like over here? Think about the same. I don't know, hard to tell. I'm gonna put a tape on it. But yeah, those are my wheels. I could not think of anything else that would look right on this car in my head. The entire time I've been building this car in my head, it's had snowflakes, gold snowflakes. So, oh God, how much do I have in those stupid things? I bet you I have $2,000 in those stupid wheels, tires, lug nuts, center caps. Actually, I probably have more than $2,000 in those things. It adds up quick. So, but yeah, I think a Sunbird formula kind of needs center caps, right? Or snowflakes, right? You got 13-inch snowflakes and 15-inch snowflakes now. Yeah, buddy. So, let's take a look under the car. Man, it's beautiful under here. If only I can get the rest of the car to look like this, huh? You know, refinished the gas tank, had it cleaned and lined, and I painted it with some rust seal paint. Had the rear end rebuilt by JD Race out of Richfield, Ohio. Powder coated the sway bars. Stainless steel brake lines from inline tubes. Adjustable panhard rod from UMI. KBY shocks for the moment. Stock springs. I forget. I think those are Moog, however you say it. And it's got adjustable lower control arms too, that you can't see from here. What I wanted to show you though was this is without the 1/2-inch spacer in there, and I got all kinds of room on this side. Now there's no weight in the car, and as this axle or this body compresses, it's going to push that panhard rod to the right, and it'll pull this axle, this tire, inboard, and it'll push that one outside. So how does it look over there? Well, I got to crawl over there, so hold on. Alright, so here we are on the other side. Panhard bar, adjustable, KYB. How much space do we have over here between the tire and the body? Can you see? None. It's actually touching up in there. There's some cobwebs. It's actually touching up in there. So it definitely needs the 1/2-inch spacers, but I got to change the studs before I can put those spacers in here. But the car rolls as it is right now. I don't want to roll it around too much and rub my my undercoating off. Not undercoating, this is actually Raptor liner. I painted the whole bottom of the car with a Raptor liner. So this is just for transport, so we can get it over to the other house. Then we'll get the studs changed and get those spacers in there and yada yada yada. So, but yeah, the underside of my car is beautiful. Got to get the rest of the car looking good. Well, nice little short video, I guess. I haven't posted in quite some time, but the car looks great with the wheels on it. Now we just got to finish cleaning out this garage and get everything moved over to the new house, which is going to be a pain in the butt. And then I've got a big garage build that I'm doing over there. So I started filming that, so I don't know, we'll see what we can do to put together a video on that. I've decided I've got a really big 1-car garage. I got a separate 2-car garage that this will Granny will get parked in, but the really big 1-car garage will be a project garage for the Formula. So till next time, wish me luck cleaning up this pigsty. I got too much stuff. All those bins are filled with pieces and parts, nuts and bolts and brackets and new stuff. I think those are emblems. Nuts and bolts and screws, marker lights, cam bolts, collect everything, vents, more pieces, parts. I don't know, it's full of stuff. I got, looks like 4 dashboards, some tanks, old weather stripping, 68 Firebird taillights, NOS stuff for my grills, manual center link, hatch seal. I've got 2 of those. No, I can only get 1 of those. One hatch seal, sunroof seal, which is impossible to find, outer door weather strip I got from our good buddy Clyde, cowl seals. I've got 2 of those. NOS, oops, dropping my phone. NOS hatchback taillight. I will never find a left-hand one. I've been hunting and hunting for years. I can't find one. You can find coupe ones all day long on eBay, but not hatchback ones. Floor mats, coupe right-hand taillight. What else do I got in here? All kinds of tanks, all kinds of chrome trim, all kinds of other crap. But yeah, we gotta get this place packed up.